Hey everyone, AK here, and
bring back the Bronycon. Bring it back.
As you can see, we're getting a little too excited. But
so yeah, Bronycon's over forever.
I don't want it to go.
But yeah, I think you guys don't need to hear the message that's been hammered into us many times this weekend. This convention is ending, but the fandom is not ending. We're still here. So,
amen. Preach. James.
Bronycon.
Some are probably handling a little bit more than others, but you know what? That's okay. You handle it in your own way, because I'm sure that a lot of you who have been coming to this convention for a lot longer than I have so many more memories here that you're going to hold on to forever. And yeah, it sucks because you know that you can't make more now, but the thing is, you can't make more here, but you can make more memories with the people that you love because of this fandom anywhere else. You don't even need a convention to meet up with these people. If you really want to see them, go see them. It's really that kind of simple. Like you, James, you said that even though that there's not going to be any more conventions here, that you still want to come see us, right?
Legitimately, I do.
Oh yeah.
Definitely.
So yeah. You can still do it outside of conventions too. Also, I posted this on Twitter earlier. Actually, I posted it a year ago, but I reposted it just earlier today. Just like Thor said in Thor Ragnarok at the end, I'm going to change it up a little bit. Bronycon is not a place; it's a people. It's not a place or an event; it's a people. So there you go.
You know, fun little fact. When I was writing the BabsCon script for the stage play this past year, I actually worked that line in.
Oh wow! Really?
Yeah,
Where's my check? Nice. Where's my check?
It's in Stanley's grave.
Oh, too soon, man. Too soon.
I'm going to hell so hard.
Y'all need some Jesus in your life. Y'all need some motherfucking Jesus.
Whoa, language.
But yeah, the point still stands. Yeah, the fandom is still here, and we're still going strong. All the content that's still going to be put out. We just got done watching the anthology, the 7th one, and we laughed our asses off. Maybe it's some stuff that we probably shouldn't have laughed at, but there's nothing.
Humor is best humor.
There's nothing we can do about it now. We laughed. We're dead. We are godless human beings.
Oh yes, we are.
Actually, I support the Lunar Republic.
My boy! My boy!
But of course, this is after the pool party, because, you know, Princess Deadpool. But, yeah, like, on my way out of the convention center after closing ceremonies ended, I ran into a lot of people. They were openly weeping, and I hugged them, of course, because I was sad, too. And
I'm evil, and I played a long way from Equestria.
Yeah, I walked right next to you, and I started hearing it.
I roomed with these people. I'm never making that mistake again.
Oh, yes, you fucking are.
You know what? Come out to Babs or Everfree next year, and we'll talk.
Anyway, come to TrotCon.
Or there.
Bronycon 2020, let's go.
Also, Sequestria Fest. I think that's going to be a good one next May.
I think the closest we'll ever get to Bronycon 2020 is just a East Coast meetup or something.
Yeah.
Well, that's where Sequestria Fest is going to be. It's going to be in Ocean City. My family's vacation spot, so I know the area a little bit.
Anyway, come to EQLA.
Hey.
You know, I was expecting this to be a little bit more emotional, but I think we're drunk.
I think
we're drunk on ponies.
I'm not drunk. I think the emotions might come in a little later, like when we all get home and we're like alone, especially me, because when I get home, I'm going to be alone for the next day or so until I go to get my parents at the airport. Yeah, for me, I think it's going to really start to set in that it's really hitting us. Wow, Bronycon's gone.
Yeah. for me, I'm not really gonna have a lot of time to grieve because my plane lands at 11:54 tomorrow night in the evening, and I have to go to work the very next morning.
Yeah.
So that's gonna blow. So
I think part of it was that we as a community have basically memed the hell out of Bronycon's final year. And in a way that did lighten the blow for us.
Yeah.
However, as time goes on, this memory does hold a special place in our hearts, and I really do, from the bottom of my heart, love this convention.
yeah, exactly. I mean, we broke so many records this year. I mean, 80 grand that was raised in the charity auction, and we officially broke the attendance record. 10,215 people.
I don't think that record's ever going to get reached ever again.
Let's see Everfree get 11,000 someday. I'd like to see it happen.
That'd be
I'd love
impressive.
to see
We'd all love to see it happen, but it'd be cool if it does. I'll leave it at that. I won't say any more past that, but yeah, this fandom it's a lot of our child's. You know what I mean, right?
Yeah.
This has really kind of made us into who we are now, kind of like a whole rebirthing kind of process. Like, I remember before I joined the fandom, I really wasn't the best person. I was an asshole. I was an asshole who lied about a lot of things I really shouldn't have lied about. But you know what? That's behind me now. I'm here, and I'm probably broke because I spent too much in the vendor hall, like I always do.
We all did.
Yeah. But you know what? I'll bounce back from that. But yeah, the convention's gone. The show will be gone soon. We're not. We are still here, and we're gonna keep on being here for a very, very long time. Keep that in mind. Like, I know that, yeah, like Alex said before, that as time goes on, like maybe in a day or two, or it'll really start to sink in, and the blow will finally start to push us back that, holy shit, this is actually happening. We have to deal with this.
Hey, watch your language.
You just said the F word earlier.
Holding the Bible!
Watch your motherfucking mouth.
Okay.
Drummer, if only you were here.
Hey, AK, turn the camera towards me real quick. You know, guys, I got into the show in 2011, and I first started going to conventions in 2013. So, like 2 years later, I still think like my first few years in the fandom were my favorite, even though I hadn't been to any conventions, even though I didn't get to see anyone. I didn't get to see these guys. I didn't get to see any of the horse famous people that I admire on stage or anything like that. It was just like pretty much me knowing that it's happening through the internet. But it was still fun. I think we should all remember, outside of Bronycon, we still had fun. Even if we're not at a convention, people are talking online. And yeah, I know it's like online, it's not as effective as face-to-face interaction, but it's still fun. You know, keep doing what you do. You know, make your fan art and your videos. People are still doing it. I mean, Pony's the Anthology. Did you see the vendor hall earlier, guys? I mean,
oh yeah.
Well, everything was sold out.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Those vendors made a lot of cash.
I know.
Especially the body pillows.
Oh yeah, Body Pillow Con 2019.
It's like going off what you said. Yeah, I joined the fandom like around the same time you did, 2011.
Oh, really?
But we didn't
Nice.
meet for a little
It's
while
still
longer.
recording, right?
Yeah, still recording.
Okay.
But yeah, it's like then I heard about Bronycon. It's like back then I didn't even know what a convention was.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was like, yeah, like I said, I didn't really discover what the internet in its entirety was for a very long time, and that kind of included conventions. But,
Bro, what's Comic-Con?
yep, that was me. But, yeah, I was like, then, like, a year or so later, I find out that this Bronycon thing is happening. It's like, really? They're having a whole meetup just for bronies? And I was like, yeah, but of course, this is all the way out in Secaucus. That was the Secaucus one. Then I discover, like, later that year, they're gonna have a convention near my area. And that turned out to be the very first EQLA in 2012.
Oh,
So, yeah.
That's why I hurt you.
Huh?
That's why EQLA mentioned hurt you.
Yeah. So yeah, that was my very first convention. So I've been going to conventions for 7 years, and for the past 3, they were as Princess Deadpool. So yeah, I actually think I've been to more conventions now as Princess Deadpool than I haven't been. Yeah, that sounds about right. But yeah, even before I became the princess, those first conventions I went to, EQLA and BabsCon, the first ones, they hold an extra special place in my heart because that's when I really started to come out of my shell. Like, actually talk with these people, get to know them, actually make more friends. And, yeah, that's when I started writing fanfics again for the ponies and ended up making some more friends through there. I joined Tumblr, found out what Skype was. Yeah, then I found an art stream and learned that I could actually pay people to draw pictures for me. And yeah, that's when I kind of met the clique that I'm in with now. Because I know that through a lot of people through there. I know I met you through there.
What's that?
Commissioning art.
Oh yeah, yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So yeah. Anyway, 4 years later after that, I decided to put on a dress, and here we are.
I'm just a sweet transvestite.
Hey.
Hey, Tim Curry, if there's ever a movie made in my life, you got the part.
You want me to take a little time?
Sure.
For me personally, kind of like with AK over here, I was kind of a very, very trash person back in my day. It was kind of the Brony Fandom in general that kind of changed me to what I am now. And as for Bronycon, 2016 was my first convention experience ever. I always wanted to go to like the big ones like Comic-Con or, friggin' out, like all these different video game festivals, like E3 for instance, but it was Bronycon that was my first time, and I actually scraped together everything I could to go, but made horrible like choices with how I was like planning it out, and it got to the point where I was basically a Brony vagabond from night to night. But that's how I was able to learn like how good this fandom was. Where every night when I was like trying to figure out how to accommodate for myself, people would like say, "Hey, we have a little extra space in our hotel room. Do you want to come and just spend the night somewhere safe?" Like, people who I had never met once in my life were saying, "Hey, I'm willing to let you in just to make sure that you're all right." And that alone has been like a breathtaking experience for me. So ever since then, I made it my effort to pay it forward in the fandom, and I absolutely love this convention. So, and I just love the fandom in general, but that's part of why it's sad to see it go is because the Brony convention was basically my big moment of clarity.
So yeah, the convention's gone. That blow hurt. The show's gonna end in a few months. That blow's probably gonna murder us.
No.
But we may never get any memories from either of those ever again. But that doesn't mean we're done making memories. Because these two people right here, you guys are awesome, and I really kind of love you.
Thank you.
Oh.
So, yeah, just right there. I mean, two people out of the many that I've made because of this fandom.
And Drummer, who can't be here because he had to go home.
Right, Drummer.
And everyone else that we love.
Yeah, Drummer. If you're watching this, that goes out to you too, man. I love you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, especially for introducing me to all those other, let's say, people in Baloney's React. But yeah. Yeah, we're not done making memories. We're still going to keep on chugging along for as long as we can. And I know that's going to go for a long time. Maybe
I'm going to do it.
all the way into Gen 5. So, yeah, I think that's all I pretty much wanted to say. BronyCon's over. We're not. The future awaits us. All we can do is go forward now and hope that it's kind to us. Anything else you two wanted to say?
Well, there is one thing. As for the people of Baltimore, I have a feeling that
They might appreciate this right here.
What is this?
You've never seen this meme?
Oh god. No, the volume thing was covering it. Oh my god.
the
Bronycon is gone!
The bronies are gone!
The fandom is dead! No.
Okay, that's literally going to be every hotel after we leave tomorrow. It's sad, but it's true.
Oh man.
See, we're laughing about this. We're laughing about this.
We have to meme or else we're gonna
Yeah.
cry.
For real though, we're gonna miss you, Bronycon. Thank you.
Rest in peace, BC 2019.
Thank you for every bit of fun you ever gave us, Bronycon. We'll miss you. See you on the internet, everyone.